Now let this whole one be something good. It would be nice if it's not a churro. Now don't get me wrong, I'll take a churro. It's not shaped like a churro. Oh my goodness, you gotta be kidding me. What's up guys, and welcome back to Adventure Archaeology. If you're new to the channel, my name is Brandon, and on this channel we search for all kinds of history. Today we're actually headed out to a local river to search for valuable antique bottles. Some bottles here in the state of Alabama can be worth thousands of dollars, so you never know what you're going to find. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, please be sure to reach right down there, hit the subscribe button where you don't miss any of our future adventures. So without any further ado, let's go get in the water. Alrighty, we've got a bottle right here. I can tell that it's in rough shape. We're going to take a look and see what it is together. That would have been a nice Pioneer. You can see that the heel's gone on it.
Aww,
it's got, yeah, no drinking glass, and the top's gone. Is that a cup, baby? Anything on it?
No.
Nice and old though. It does have the age cracks. So, this is a good sign. We just got in the creek about 5 minutes ago, and we're gonna make our way downstream for about an hour, and then we're going to turn around and come right back up. So this cloud of dirt that you see that we're stirring up is going to hinder our visibility a little bit this morning, but that's okay, because when we walk back, all of that cloud will be long gone, and hopefully nothing but bottles in front of us. So we'll get back with you when we find something cool. We're going to let the camera just kind of roll for a second. This entire sandbar has been flipped, and we're picking up glass after glass. I mean, just stuff scattered everywhere. This is the kind of rain that we needed to really kind of disperse the top layer of what's been here for the last year. And you really never know what you're gonna find right here on the surface. Lots of good glass though. Look right there.
And a lot of marbles sometimes.
Yeah, that's right. There are marbles that hide in this stuff. See, that would have been a nice big whiskey neck. Probably to a flask.
What's that?
That's a more modern Coca-Cola bottom. And I just sat that bottle up right there. That was an RC Cola. Look at that. Holy cow. Look at that neck. That's probably, that could be 1870s, 1880s. Judging by the way that it looks, it's worth keeping. Just because we do not find stuff like that very often around here. Yeah, we find hutches, but that's got the long neck on it. So definitely interesting. I'm looking for a marble. She wants a marble. There's a bottom to something right there. That would have been a Coke. It's got the right color to be an older one. That says focus camera, Gadsden, Alabama. And I can't tell much more than that, but it looks to me like it could have been a Christmas Coke or the 1923 variant. Sorry, I'm struggling with the focus today, guys. I'm not sure what's going on with the camera. It was last year, at the beginning of the year, right over in this section, that I found the arrowhead too. So it's a good place to keep our eyes peeled for Native American artifacts as well. That right there was a piece to a knee-high. You can tell by that crosshatch pattern. Is it whole or is it broken? Oh, the bottom's gone.
Oh, I feel. I forgot about a couple more bottles though. Modern Coke.
Oh, the tall one?
Mm-hmm.
Set it down right there and we can grab it on the way back.
Get both of them right there.
This is all beneath a rather large.
It looks like a beer.
Does it look like a beer? This is, yeah. Oh, don't fall. Yep, this must have been where somebody threw trash off of here, probably in the 50s, if I had to guess. So not quite as old as what we're looking for, but it's definitely an interesting spot without a doubt. Got a flask right here, and it's slick, but it is a mini. And this could have had anything in it from some kind of tonic to whiskey. I always like to envision whiskey though, personally. It has really slowed up right here, even though I don't think anybody's been here for some reason. I think all the bottles may be lying in the pockets that are deeper with the white water that's moving over top of them, so they're kind of camouflaging it. So I think we're gonna move spots. All right guys, just picked this one up off of the bottom. That is another Pioneer bottling works, but this is the property of that you see up there, which is the rare variant. So it's not a Coca-Cola. And that looks like that's going to be a really good drinking glass. There's no damage except for at the top, which means Nick will be able to cut it right around in there and make a really awesome whiskey glass. So we'll take it. That's 2 for the day. All right, guys, I got a marble. She says she wanted one.
Yeah!
Did you lose it? No, you didn't.
There it is.
I was going to say, no, you didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a big one.
And it's got a thingy up in it.
Oh, wow. Heck yeah. Find of the day so far.
Yeah.
I thought it was cobalt glass I was just going to pick up. Whenever I looked down, I saw that it was a marble. We're right next to the bank where we said we thought that there would be one. So there it is. We'll take it. Yeah, it's deep and it's fast, but it sure is pretty. All right, see what it is. Is it a bottle? It's an insulator.
Oh, it's cracked.
Oh, it does have a crack.
I thought it looked like an insulator the way it was called, but
yeah, it says Brookfield for you insulator folks. It does have a giant flash across the top. Brookfield, New York. Worth keeping though. We'll take it out of here. I hate that it's flashed up there, but it looks like an older one. She just picked up a medicine over here. Thought it was a rock at first, reached down and grabbed it and pulled this one out. Would have had a nice
little
paper
chip.
Got a little bitty chip. That's not too bad. Would have had a nice paper label on it though. It's hard to date these bottles sometimes. That could be 1920s though, just quickly looking at it, or teens. Still a nice 100-year-old bottle, even with a little bitty lip chip. So we'll get it out of here. So we've been picking up pieces as we've been going along, and I'm gonna let my wife go through. Which ones do you think you can make something out of? Too thick or not?
Too thick.
Do you like the color?
Yeah, I don't have orange.
I didn't think so. That was a McCormick right there that I picked up, and that right there is broken, but
where's it broke?
See that side? It would have had like a bowl on top of it, but it says Dresden, Dresden, semi-parcel or parcel or porcelain. Lord help me. I couldn't make it out. Anyways, there's 2 bottles down here. One of them's a soda bottle, one of them's a med. I'm gonna let you grab the soda and I'll grab the med. How about that? So, hey, this one's embossed. Raola. And so is that one. That's not a Raola, that's a straight side Coke. No, it's a Raola. You were right.
You can't read today.
I can't. So, it's a bit high, but we might could make a pencil holder or something out of it. But this one still has the original cork in it, the St. Joseph's does. So.
Oh yeah, see the crack right down the O.
Does it have one? Yeah, it runs into right there, crack.
But it still says Birmingham, Alabama on the back.
Yeah, we can do something with it. But not a bad little patch right there. That St. Joseph's is pretty cool. It's a common bottle, does have the original cork in it. But there again, all cut right around this tire. So that makes me kind of hopeful that we're gonna find something else. Let's keep going and see what we can come up with. All right guys, had to swap creeks, but I'm back at the creek where I found that milk here a couple of weeks ago. And I remember that I saw a bottle and I did not get it on the way back. So I'm hoping that I can find it today. I'm not too far away from it now. It looked like it was broken, but it's been kind of tormenting me for the last couple of weeks as to whether it was a good bottle or not, and that I left it behind. By the way, that milk bottle, if you didn't see the community post or the pictures that I posted on Facebook as to what kind of milk it was, I was completely mispronouncing it. It was not a Fuda Bros, it was Fuqua. After I cleaned it up, it was spelled F-U-Q-U-A, so Fuqua Bros. And it's pretty cool because a local collector actually contacted me after he saw me find it in a video, and he grew up on the dairy farm. So he needed that actual variant for his collection, and even though I'm trying to get all the Birmingham bottles, he had a Birmingham whiskey bottle that I was wanting, and he was willing to trade me for it. So I'm going to be meeting up with him this week and get it. And that's kind of half the fun of this hobby is, you know, helping each other out when it comes to your collections and getting the stuff in the hands of people that will really appreciate the history. So when I get right back up here in just a second, I'll let y'all know if I can locate the bottle that I left behind. The water is clear today, so I'm hopeful that I will spot it, and maybe I will not flood my waders. We'll just have to find out. So I took a lesson from Randy, and I bought me a potato fork to reach into these deep sections, and I actually see a broken bottle right here. I'm gonna see if I can snake it. Yeah, I got it. Let's see what it is together. It's going to be a Coke. It is a little tricky to maneuver the camera in this, but let's see if it's going to be a good one. That is a 1923 from Birmingham, and it looks like that's going to be a good drinking glass candidate. So the potato fork just paid for itself, guys. Gives me just about an extra foot or two of reach to be able to rake stuff out of the bottom in these deeper sections like I'm in right now. So let's keep going and see if we can find a whole one. All right, so we're back where I found that milk, and I see a couple of broken bottles here. I don't know if any of these are the ones that I saw the other day or not. Here's one of the ones. I'm gonna just set them over here in the shallower part, one at a time before everything clouds up. I do see one that looked kind of whole. Let's see if I can rake it out. It is being difficult because this area clouds up incredibly fast. I have to go in with my arm. Here we go. Let's get wet. Oh, got one. That's a broken Coke. Let's put it over there with the other one. That's not the one I was trying to fish out, though. There's another one. Another broken Coke. Put it over there with that one. Come on, I gotta find it. Where did it go? Oh, I'm filling my waders up. I knew it was gonna happen. Knew that was gonna happen. Well, there again, I may have to leave it behind. It got cloudy. Whew, and that water's cold, guys. I do see a broken crown top right here. Let's look at that together too. Man, that's cold. I just wish the water wouldn't cloud up so fast. It makes it almost impossible to grab the stuff fast enough. Let's see what this one was. Oh, that was a straight side Coke. Look at that. I don't know where that was from either, but that would have been a good one. Wow. I set those 3 hobble skirt pieces back there that I found. I'm going to set, is that a turtle? See something right there that looks like a turtle. We'll see if it is. Yep, look at him go. And that's another reason I don't like reaching in there with my hands. You reach down there and you grab something and it looks round and it could be the head of a snapping turtle. That is the worst case scenario. So here's all the hobble skirt pieces right here. I'm gonna put the straight side Coke piece right there next to it too. And I'll grab all of those on the way back out here shortly. But look how quickly that clouded up. I mean, it does not take much. And you are in a cloud of muck. All right, more broken ones. Here's one right here. Let's get it out. Take a look at it. There again, we are looking for whiskey glasses. Oh, that would have been a good one. That was a lead circle slug. It looks like I may be able to cut it just below the bottle and works and make a glass out of it. And if you look right there, there's another one. Let's go after that one together too. Oh, there's one up there too. Man, there's broken bottles everywhere right here. This was probably one of the initial dump sites for the bottler. So when they would discontinue particular bottle styles, they would dump them right here into the creek. So maybe this camera work won't be too bad. Nope, that's right in the way. I'm gonna have to set this piece down behind me and go after this one over here. Let's see what it is. Maybe it looks like a Chericola, but just maybe it's something else. And it is. No way. Heck yeah, guys, this is a good one right here, and this is why you never look over broken ones. That is a Dadeville Bottling Works, Dadeville, Alabama. And I keep on hoping I'm gonna find one of these whole. I've never found one. You can see that crack goes way down the back, but that's the most complete one that I've ever found. That's a nice turn of the century circle slug. Now when we say circle slug, it's talking about the circle that goes around the embossing right there. And that's a fantastic find, even with the damage, just because of how rare it is. Now I see another one right back there. Let's take a look at it and see what it is. And I should be able to reach and grab it with my hand, hopefully. Yep, I should. And that right there is going to be a broken Chericola. That's going to be the variant before the 1923 variant, so we know it's at least 100 years old. It's a 6.5 ounce one from Birmingham, Alabama. So that's pretty good, guys. Let's keep going. Let's see if we can find a whole one. Keep on finding all these good pieces. It makes me think there's at least going to be one good whole one right here someplace. Guys, I think I see my whole one right there. You see it? Let's go get it together. Fingers crossed that it's going to be a good one. Fingers crossed. I think I can see charcoal on it. But on the bright side, I see another bottle right behind it. Let's look. Oh, it's deeper than what it looks, guys. Oh, it's got a sheared top. It does have a sheared top. Daggone it. That's a Birmingham one. Let's see if the one behind it's whole. Oh, I see one behind it that's whole for sure. Let's zoom back out for y'all. I'm just gonna throw this right up here on the bank, guys. I'm gonna pick it back up in a minute. Hopefully it don't break. Ah, fell right there. Let's get this one that I see right there. I'm already wet. Might as well go in with my hand. Here comes the train. It's gonna be loud for a second. Wow, that's loud. That was another broken Chero from Birmingham. But there's the whole one I'm talking about right there. I'm gonna throw this one on the bank right there where I can grab it. There we go, it fell right next to the other one. Can't beat that. Now let this whole one be something good. Would be nice if it's not a Chero. Now don't get me wrong, I'll take a Chero. It's not shaped like a Chero. Oh my goodness, you gotta be kidding me. Just a slick, guys. That was a paper label. Of course the whole one's gonna be the slick one. That's okay though. I apologize for the train noise. I'm gonna turn the camera off till it's done passing. I lied, I'm not gonna turn it off because I just spotted another bottle right here. Here we go. Let's see if it's whole. It is whole, and it is a Chero. But at this point, it doesn't matter. It's a whole bottle, guys, and that's a major win. So I threw those other Cheros right there, so I'm gonna reach right here, put that Chero down, set them right here where I can see them on the way back. Here's the ones I threw up here. These are all the 6.5 fluid ounce. I believe these are the 1915 variants. They were probably discontinued sometime in the 20s as mentioned earlier, so the bottler just tossed them right in the creek. But as for this one, it's downright perfect, and it's from Birmingham. So we will take that, and we'll get all these out of the water too, because they sure don't belong here. Let's keep going, guys. It would have been a big, large size herb juice. I've dug these in the past. They usually lay in the 1920s layer in the dumps. So as I figured, it definitely is a spot that was probably discontinued during the 20s. Now I do see the bottom of a bottle right here. Can't tell if it's gonna be good or not. It's not, it's broken. That's okay though. All right guys, I tried to go live a couple of days ago and show y'all something that I was experimenting with this week, and that was tumbling flasks. Now that's something that I have not done. I typically only do that to my soda bottles, but decided that I had enough that it was worth a shot to see if I could make them turn out okay. As you can see, this one over here, it turned out perfect. This one right here looks really good until you flip it over. And sometime during the tumbling process, it developed a rather large crack that runs from one side all the way to the other. Now, I have tumbled around 125 bottles in the last 9 months. This is the only one that I've had an issue with a crack developing. So could it have been an existing air bubble or a crack that I overlooked while it was dirty? Possibly. Or it could have been that I over-tightened the stopple or the cone part that goes into the top of it. Regardless, it is always very risky when it comes to cleaning antique bottles. Now, on the other side over here, I've got a drinking glass. It's a very nice, rare Wizola from Birmingham. I have people ask me every single week about how I cut these antique bottles. Now, I do not do it myself. I'm sure that I probably could, but what I couldn't do is get that very nice round beveled lip. That takes a lot of skill and finesse. So I send all of these to Nick down at Antique Bottle Glasses in Florida, and I have him do them for me. Just because I have so many, I don't have the time to do that and make the videos. So no, I do not do this myself, and no, to be honest, I do not know how. So if y'all want his contact info, check him out on Facebook, Antique Bottle Glasses. Anyways, guys, I guess we're going to go ahead and turn the camera off for the week, and we'll catch you guys in next week's adventure.